Hello everyone, welcome to circuitmasterclass.com, your destination for engineering tutorials, power system concepts and easy to understand technical explanations. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss an important topic from power transmission systems, and that is factors affecting corona loss. If you are preparing for engineering exams, interviews, or simply want to strengthen your fundamentals in power systems, then this lecture will help you understand both the theory and the physical significance of corona loss in transmission lines. So, let us begin. Corona is a phenomenon that occurs in high voltage transmission systems when the electric field intensity around the conductor exceeds the dielectric strength of air. Due to this, the surrounding air gets ionized and causes bluish-violet glow, hissing sound, radio interference, and power loss. This power loss is known as corona loss. The factors affecting corona loss can mainly be divided into three categories. First, electrical factors. Second, atmospheric factors. And third, physical factors related to conductors. Now let us discuss each one in detail. The empirical equation for corona power loss is given by P equals 241 into 10 to the power minus 5 multiplied by F plus 25 divided by delta multiplied by square root of R by D multiplied by Vp minus V0 whole squared, where P is corona loss in kilowatt per kilometer per phase. F is the supply frequency. Delta is the air density correction factor. R is the conductor radius. D is spacing between conductors. Vp is operating phase voltage. And V0 is critical disruptive voltage. Now let us first discuss the electrical factors. From the equation, we can clearly observe that corona loss depends upon frequency. If frequency increases, corona loss also increases. In ACC transmission systems, harmonics are always present. Especially third harmonics increase the effective electric field around the conductor. Because of this, actual corona loss is usually slightly higher than the theoretical value calculated for 50 Hz systems. Another important electrical factor is operating voltage. Corona starts only when operating voltage exceeds the critical disruptive voltage. After that point, if operating voltage increases further, corona loss increases very rapidly because the term Vp minus V0 whole squared becomes large. Now let us move to atmospheric factors. Atmospheric conditions strongly affect corona because the dielectric strength of air changes with pressure, temperature, humidity, and air density. The air density factor is expressed as delta equals 3.92 multiplied by B divided by 273 plus T, where B is barometric pressure in millimeter of mercury and T is atmospheric temperature in degrees Celsius. At higher altitudes or hilly regions, atmospheric pressure decreases. Reduced air density lowers the dielectric strength of air. As a result, corona occurs more easily and corona loss increases. Humidity is another important atmospheric factor. During rain, fog, or snow, moisture particles present in air help ionization. Because of this, the critical disruptive voltage decreases and corona loss increases. Dust particles deposited on conductor surfaces also increase corona loss. Dust increases the roughness of conductor surfaces, causing local electric field concentration and easier ionization of air. Now let us discuss the physical factors related to conductors. One important factor is conductor diameter. From the corona loss equation, we can say corona loss is proportional to square root of R by D. Smaller diameter conductors produce higher electric field intensity at the conductor surface. Therefore, corona starts at lower voltages and the loss increases. The critical disruptive voltage relation is V0 is proportional to R multiplied by logarithm of D by R. So, when conductor radius decreases, critical disruptive voltage also decreases. Hence, corona starts earlier and corona loss increases. Another important factor is conductor spacing. If conductor spacing is small, electric field intensity between conductors becomes high. This promotes corona formation. Increasing conductor spacing reduces electric field stress and reduces corona loss. The surface condition of the conductor is also very important. Smooth conductors produce lower corona loss compared to rough or stranded conductors. Any scratches, sharp points, dust, or irregularities increase local electric field intensity and promote corona formation. Now let us discuss methods of reducing corona loss. Corona loss can be reduced by using conductors with larger diameter, using hollow conductors, using bundled conductors, increasing spacing between conductors, and maintaining smooth and clean conductor surfaces. Bundle conductors are especially effective in extra high voltage transmission systems because they reduce electric field intensity around each subconductor. So, to summarize this lecture, corona loss depends upon electrical factors like frequency and operating voltage, atmospheric factors like pressure, temperature, humidity, and air density, and physical factors like conductor diameter, spacing, and surface condition. Proper conductor design and suitable spacing are very important for minimizing corona loss in high voltage transmission systems. I hope this lecture helped you understand the concept clearly. For more detailed electrical engineering tutorials, notes, derivations, and interview-oriented explanations, visit our website circuitmasterclass.com. Also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss upcoming lectures on power systems, electrical machines, protection systems, and electrical engineering fundamentals. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lecture.